Welcome to the Intelligence Test channel. Today we have prepared a special challenge with 135 questions that will test your general knowledge across a wide variety of subjects, including history, geography, biology, sports, and much more. The test is divided into 3 difficulty levels, easy, medium, and hard, with each level containing 45 questions. Can you make it all the way to the end? The rules are simple. Each question will have 4 answer choices, and you will have just 5 seconds to think and choose the correct option. With that said, let's begin with the easy level questions. Which of the following is a mammal? Crocodile, shark, dolphin, or penguin? The correct answer is option C, dolphin. Which planet is known as the red planet? Venus, Jupiter, Mars, or Saturn? The correct answer is option C, Mars. On which continent is Egypt located? Asia, Africa, Europe, or the Middle East? The correct answer is option B, Africa. Which country has the largest population in the world? India, United States, China, or Russia? The correct answer is option A, India. What is the heaviest land animal in the world? Hippopotamus, rhinoceros, African elephant, or giraffe? The correct answer is option C, African elephant. Which civilization built the pyramids of Giza? Greek, Roman, Mesopotamian, or Egyptian? The correct answer is option D, Egyptian. What is the smallest country in the world? Monaco, San Marino, Liechtenstein, or Vatican City? The correct answer is option D, Vatican City. On which continent is the Amazon rainforest located? North America, Central America, South America, or Africa? The correct answer is option C, South America. What is the capital of Italy? Milan, Venice, Naples, or Rome? The correct answer is option D, Rome. In what year did World War II end? 1943, 1944, 1945, or 1946? The correct answer is option C, 1945. What is the largest ocean in the world? Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, or Pacific? The correct answer is option D, Pacific. What is the fastest animal in the world? Lion, cheetah, peregrine falcon, or horse? The correct answer is option C, peregrine falcon. How many planets are there in the solar system? 7, 8, 9, or 10? The correct answer is option B, 8. Which star is at the center of our solar system? Sirius, Vega, Polaris, or the Sun? The correct answer is option D, the Sun. What is the capital of Thailand? Hanoi, Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, or Jakarta? The correct answer is option B, Bangkok. How many colors does a rainbow have? 5, 6, 7, or 8? The correct answer is option C, 7. What is the name of the planet shown in the image below? Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus, or Saturn? The correct answer is option D, Saturn. What is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust? Iron, gold, aluminum, or copper? The correct answer is option C, aluminum. What is the chemical formula for water? CO2, H2O, O2, or NaCl? The correct answer is option B, H2O. In which sport did Michael Jordan become world famous? Basketball, tennis, baseball, or soccer? The correct answer is option A, basketball. Who was the first president of the United States? Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, or John Adams? The correct answer is option C, George Washington. In what year did Christopher Columbus arrive in America? 1488, 1492, 1500, or 1510? The correct answer is option B, 1492. What is the capital of France? Lyon, Marseille, Paris, or Nice? The correct answer is option C, Paris. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, or Botticelli? The correct answer is option C, Leonardo da Vinci. What is the coldest continent in the world? Arctic, Europe, Antarctica, or South America? The correct answer is option C, Antarctica. Which musical instrument has 88 keys? Organ, piano, accordion, or harp? The correct answer is option B, piano. Which sport is played at the Wimbledon tournament? Soccer, golf, tennis, or cricket? The correct answer is option C, tennis. What is the natural state of water at 100 degrees Celsius at sea level? Solid, liquid, gas, or plasma? The correct answer is option C, gas. What chemical element is represented by the letter O? Gold, osmium, oxygen, or oxide? The correct answer is option C, oxygen. Which country is the world's largest producer of coffee? Colombia, Ethiopia, Vietnam, or Brazil? The correct answer is option D, Brazil. In which country was modern football created? Brazil, Argentina, Germany, or England? The correct answer is option D, England. What is the most spoken language in the world considering the total number of speakers? Spanish, English, Mandarin, or Hindi? The correct answer is option B, English. What color is formed by mixing yellow and blue? Orange, purple, green, or brown? The correct answer is option C, green. In which country was Albert Einstein born? United States, Switzerland, Austria, or Germany? The correct answer is option D, Germany. Which invention is attributed to Johann Gutenberg? Telephone, printing press, radio, or light bulb? The correct answer is option B, printing press. Which planet is closest to the Sun? Venus, Earth, Mars, or Mercury? The correct answer is option D, Mercury. How many sides does a hexagon have? 4, 5, 6, or 7? The correct answer is option C, 6. How many weeks are in a year? 48, 50, 52, or 54? The correct answer is option C, 52. What is the thigh bone called? Tibia, fibula, femur, or radius? The correct answer is option C, femur. What is the official language of Brazil? Spanish, English, Portuguese, or French? The correct answer is option C, Portuguese. Which of these animals is a reptile? Frog, salamander, iguana, or lobster? The correct answer is option C, iguana. What do the lungs do in the human body? Pump blood, filter toxins, perform gas exchange, or produce bile? The correct answer is option C, perform gas exchange. What is the process called by which plants convert solar energy into chemical energy? Cellular respiration, fermentation, photosynthesis, or evaporation? The correct answer is option C, photosynthesis. Which of these animals is an insect? Spider, scorpion, ant, or crab? The correct answer is option C, ant. How many minutes are in an hour? 30, 45, 60, or 90? The correct answer is option C, 60. Congratulations, you have completed the easy level. I hope you did well so far, but don't relax just yet, because now the challenge is going to get much more interesting. It's time to step it up. Get ready, because the next 45 medium-level questions will demand a lot more from your memory and your reasoning. Are you ready? Let's begin. What is the capital of Australia? Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, or Canberra? The correct answer is option D, Canberra. Who was the main leader of the Cuban Revolution? Che Guevara, Raúl Castro, Fidel Castro, or Camilo Cienfuegos? The correct answer is option C, Fidel Castro. In which country is Mount Kilimanjaro located? Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, or Uganda? The correct answer is option C, Tanzania. What does seismology study? Oceans, earthquakes and ground vibrations, marine ecosystems, or climate? The correct answer is option B, earthquakes and ground vibrations. What is the largest cold desert in the world? Arctic, Gobi, Antarctica, or Patagonia? The correct answer is option C, Antarctica. In what year did Yuri Gagarin become the first human being to travel into space? 1957, 1959, 1961, or 1963? The correct answer is option C, 1961. Which French emperor was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo? Louis XIV, Charlemagne, Napoleon Bonaparte, or Louis XVI? The correct answer is option C, Napoleon Bonaparte. Which organ produces insulin in the human body? Liver, stomach, pancreas, or kidney? The correct answer is option C, pancreas. What is the most populous city in South America? Buenos Aires, Lima, Sao Paulo, or Bogotá? The correct answer is option C, Sao Paulo. Which scientist formulated the theory of general relativity? Isaac Newton, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, or Max Planck? The correct answer is option C, Albert Einstein. Which country was the first to orbit an artificial satellite around the Earth? United States, Germany, Soviet Union, or China? The correct answer is option C, Soviet Union. In which century did the French Revolution take place? 16th, 17th, 18th, or 19th? The correct answer is option C, 18th. Which country shares a land border with the greatest number of countries in the world? Brazil, United States, China, or Germany? The correct answer is option C, China. What is the process called in which a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly? Hibernation, metamorphosis, mitosis, or symbiosis? The correct answer is option B, metamorphosis. Which country has the largest number of freshwater lakes in the world? Russia, Brazil, United States, or Canada? The correct answer is option D, Canada. Which continent has the largest number of sovereign countries recognized by the UN? Europe, Asia, Africa, or South America? The correct answer is option C, Africa. Who was the first human being to set foot on the surface of the moon? Yuri Gagarin, Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, or John Glenn? The correct answer is option C, Neil Armstrong. Which country pioneered the Industrial Revolution? France, Germany, United States, or England? The correct answer is option D, England. In which ocean is Iceland located? Pacific, Indian, Atlantic, or Arctic? The correct answer is option C, Atlantic. Which civilization created cuneiform writing? Egyptian, Phoenician, Sumerian, or Greek? The correct answer is option C, Sumerian. In which country is Mount Everest located? India, China, Nepal, or Bhutan? The correct answer is option C, Nepal. How many chromosomes does a normal human cell have? 23, 44, 46, or 48? The correct answer is option C, 46. Which subatomic particle has a negative electric charge? Proton, neutron, electron, or photon? The correct answer is option C, electron. Approximately what is the speed of light in a vacuum? 100,000 kilometers per second, 300,000 kilometers per second, 500,000 kilometers per second, or 1 million kilometers per second. The correct answer is option B, 300,000 kilometers per second. What is the name of the acid found in the human stomach? Sulfuric acid, nitric acid, hydrochloric acid, or acetic acid? The correct answer is option C, hydrochloric acid. What is the largest planet in the solar system? Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, or Jupiter? The correct answer is option D, Jupiter. What is the largest archipelago in the world? Philippines, Japan, Indonesia, or Maldives? The correct answer is option C, Indonesia. In what year was the United Nations founded? 1943, 1945, 1948, or 1950? The correct answer is option B, 1945. What is the chemical symbol for gold? Go, Ag, or O? The correct answer is option D, O. Which gas is most abundant in Earth's atmosphere? Oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen? The correct answer is option D, nitrogen. Who wrote the work Don Quixote? Luis de Camões, Miguel de Cervantes, Shakespeare, or Dante Alighieri? The correct answer is option B, Miguel de Cervantes. In which country was the 2010 FIFA World Cup held? Argentina, South Africa, Germany, or Brazil? The correct answer is option B, South Africa. Which British writer created the detective Sherlock Holmes? Agatha Christie, Charles Dickens, Arthur Conan Doyle, or Herbert George Wells? The correct answer is option C, Arthur Conan Doyle. Which country hosted the first Winter Olympic Games, held in 1924? Norway, Sweden, France, or Switzerland? The correct answer is option C, France. What is the name of the official currency of Japan? Yuan, yen, won, or baht? The correct answer is option B, yen. Which of the following countries is not part of the European Union? Poland, Hungary, Norway, or Greece? The correct answer is option C, Norway. Which British author created the character Harry Potter? Herbert George Wells, John Ronald Reuel Tolkien, Joanne Kathleen Rowling, or Clive Staples Lewis? The correct answer is option C, Joanne Kathleen Rowling. How many states does the United States have? 48, 49, 50, or 52? The correct answer is option C, 50. What is the capital of Canada? Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, or Ottawa? The correct answer is option D, Ottawa. What is the Japanese art of folding paper to create small sculptures called? Ikebana, bonsai, origami, or calligraphy? The correct answer is option C, origami. What is the scientific name for human beings? Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalensis, Homo sapiens, or Homo habilis? The correct answer is option C, Homo sapiens. How many bones make up the skull of an adult human? 14, 22, 28, or 34? The correct answer is option B, 22. What is the name of the phenomenon in which the moon enters Earth's shadow? Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, solstice, or equinox? The correct answer is option B, lunar eclipse. In which city is the Louvre Museum located? London, Berlin, Paris, or Madrid? The correct answer is option C, Paris. What is the process called by which living beings obtain energy from food? Photosynthesis, cellular respiration, fermentation, or osmosis? The correct answer is option B, cellular respiration. Congratulations, you have completed the medium level. If you made it this far, you have already proven that your knowledge is above average. Now the real challenge begins. The next 45 hard-level questions were designed to test the most prepared minds. Very few people manage to get through this stage without making a mistake. Are you one of them? Take a deep breath. Let's begin. Which country does the flag shown below belong to? Botswana, Zambia, Namibia, or Zimbabwe? The correct answer is option C, Namibia. What is the name of the innermost layer of the Earth? Mantle, crust, inner core, or asthenosphere? The correct answer is option C, inner core. What does the Mach number measure? Extreme temperature, speed relative to sound, atmospheric pressure, or earthquake intensity? The correct answer is option B, speed relative to sound. What was the name of the Allied military operation that marked D-Day in June 1944? Operation Overlord, Operation Barbarossa, Operation Market Garden, or Operation Torch? The correct answer is option A, Operation Overlord. Which treaty officially ended World War I? Treaty of Versailles, Treaty of Paris, Treaty of Berlin, or Treaty of Utrecht? The correct answer is option A, Treaty of Versailles. Which composer went deaf in the second half of his life and still composed great works? Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, or Vivaldi? The correct answer is option C, Beethoven. Which Roman emperor ordered the first major official persecution of Christians? Nero, Diocletian, Decius, or Trajan? The correct answer is option A, Nero. How many bones make up the spine of an adult human? 24, 26, 33, or 36? The correct answer is option C, 33. Which particle is responsible for the weak nuclear force? Gluon, W and Z bosons, photon, or pion? The correct answer is option B, W and Z bosons. What is the process called by which unstable isotopes spontaneously emit radiation? Nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, radioactivity, or beta decay? The correct answer is option C, radioactivity. What is the process of cell division that produces gametes called? Mitosis, meiosis, cytokinesis, or apoptosis? The correct answer is option B, meiosis. What is the name of the region of the brain responsible for balance and motor coordination? Cerebellum, hippocampus, amygdala, or prefrontal cortex? The correct answer is option A, cerebellum. What is the phenomenon called in which light changes direction when passing from one medium to another? Reflection, diffraction, refraction, or interference? The correct answer is option C, refraction. What is the name of the region of a black hole beyond which nothing can escape? Singularity, event horizon, Schwarzschild point, or Planck radius? The correct answer is option B, event horizon. In which battle was Napoleon definitively defeated in 1815? Battle of Leipzig, Battle of Austerlitz, Battle of Waterloo, or Battle of Borodino? The correct answer is option C, Battle of Waterloo. What is the name of the theory that describes the fundamental forces between quarks? Quantum electrodynamics, quantum chromodynamics, string theory, or complete standard model? The correct answer is option B, quantum chromodynamics. What is the name of the scientific field that studies the origin and evolution of the universe? Astrophysics, cosmology, astronomy, or astrochemistry? The correct answer is option B, cosmology. What is the name of the structure that transmits electrical impulses between neurons? Axon, dendrite, synapse, or myelin sheath? The correct answer is option C, synapse. What is the average distance between the Earth and the Sun, measured in astronomical units? 0.5 astronomical unit, 1 astronomical unit, 2 astronomical unit, or 1.5 astronomical unit? The correct answer is option B, 1 astronomical unit. Who wrote the philosophical work called Critique of Pure Reason? Hegel, Descartes, Kant, or Schopenhauer? The correct answer is option C, Kant. What is the name of the atomic model that describes electrons as probability clouds? Bohr model, Rutherford model, quantum mechanical model, or Thomson model? The correct answer is option C, quantum mechanical model. What is the process of igneous rock formation called? Metamorphism, sedimentation, magmatic crystallization, or erosion? The correct answer is option C, magmatic crystallization. What is the name of the smallest unit of heritable genetic information? Allele, gene, chromosome, or nucleotide? The correct answer is option B, gene. In what year was the Treaty of Westphalia signed, ending the 30 Years' War? 1618, 1648, 1688, or 1715? The correct answer is option B, 1648. What was the first written constitution of modern Europe, approved in May 1791? American Constitution, Magna Carta, French Constitution, or Polish Constitution? The correct answer is option D, Polish Constitution. How many pairs of cranial nerves exist in the human body? 10, 12, 14, or 16? The correct answer is option B, 12. In what year did the Meiji Restoration take place in Japan? 1853, 1868, 1889, or 1905? The correct answer is option B, 1868. Which pre-Columbian civilization built the city of Tenochtitlan? Inca, Maya, Olmec, or Aztec? The correct answer is option D, Aztec. Which chemical element has the highest atomic number among those naturally found on Earth? Plutonium, curium, uranium, or radium? The correct answer is option C, uranium. Who was the founder of the Maurya Empire in India? Ashoka, Chandragupta Maurya, Bimbisara, or Harsha? The correct answer is option B, Chandragupta Maurya. What is Avogadro's constant? Number of particles in 1 mole of a substance, speed of light in a vacuum, charge of the electron, or gravitational constant? The correct answer is option A, number of particles in 1 mole of a substance. Which Greek philosopher was the teacher of Alexander the Great? Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, or Thales of Miletus? The correct answer is option C, Aristotle. What is the name of the phenomenon by which certain materials lose electrical resistance at extremely low temperatures? Meissner effect, superconductivity, Hall effect, or zero resistance? The correct answer is option B, superconductivity. What is the name of Mars' natural satellite that is closest to the planet? Deimos, Phobos, Charon, or Titan? The correct answer is option B, Phobos. Which Russian writer wrote the work War and Peace? Dostoevsky, Turgenev, Gogol, or Tolstoy? The correct answer is option D, Tolstoy. In what language did Dante Alighieri write the Divine Comedy? Latin, medieval Tuscan Italian, Provençal, or Old French? The correct answer is option B, medieval Tuscan Italian. Which law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created or destroyed? Zeroth law, first law, second law, or third law? The correct answer is option B, first law. What is the name of the mathematical theorem that states that every even number greater than 2 is the sum of two prime numbers? Riemann hypothesis, Goldbach conjecture, Fermat's theorem, or Euclid's theorem? The correct answer is option B, Goldbach conjecture. Which Spanish painter was co-founder of Cubism together with Georges Braque? Salvador Dali, Joan Miró, Pablo Picasso, or Francisco Goya? The correct answer is option C, Pablo Picasso. Who was the first winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, awarded in 1901? Nelson Mandela, Henri Dunant, Woodrow Wilson, or Albert Schweitzer? The correct answer is option B, Henri Dunant. What is the name of the component that makes up about 68% of the universe's energy, causing its accelerated expansion? Dark matter, dark energy, antimatter, or neutrinos? The correct answer is option B, dark energy. What is the name of the physical law that describes the relationship between pressure, volume, and temperature of an ideal gas? Boyle's law, Charles's law, ideal gas law, or Dalton's law? The correct answer is option C, ideal gas law. Who created the theory of evolution of species by natural selection? Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, Alfred Russel Wallace, Charles Darwin, or Thomas Huxley? The correct answer is option C, Charles Darwin. What is the name of the astronomical event that marks the longest day of the year? Solar eclipse, equinox, summer solstice, or full moon? The correct answer is option C, summer solstice. What is the process called by which plants release water vapor through their leaves? Osmosis, transpiration, evaporation, or guttation? The correct answer is option B, transpiration. Congratulations, you made it to the end. Now we want to know, how many questions did you get right? Leave your answer in the comments, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. That's all for today, but there's a lot more great content coming your way. If you consider yourself smart, click on the video that's appearing on your screen.